Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today, I'm going to try and build a Greek temple in ARK. I don't know if we can do it. We'll try. I have got a pretty cool spot for it, I think. And we'll just give it a nice go and see if we can come up with a nice looking design that hopefully you can also still use as a base as well. That would be nice, at least. So yeah, hopefully we can do that. I'm chilling here at my tech base. You can see I'm in full summer vibes here. I actually found out that besides the two skins that you can get with the Summer Bash event, there's actually a custom cosmetic pack for the summer as well, which has even more great decorations, as you can see. So if you want to get into the summer vibes, definitely look for it. Just go to the custom cosmetic tab, search for summer. It should be there, and yeah, you can get these fun things like this flamingo, these things, all these little well, this is of course from the event, but all the other things here are from that deco pack. So definitely a good thing to get, because yeah, you can just add a nice few little details for an ocean base like this. I think these are pretty fun to keep around. I got some surfboards here as well, and then yeah, we got a floaty here. There's a bunch of fun things to use, but that is the summer vibes, and we're not here for the summer vibes today. We're going to go be a proper shark. Actually, we're gonna go into the sea somewhere. If I remember correctly, it should be somewhere here. There should be a bubble in the water. There we go, with some ruins, etc. And I think that is a pretty good spot to try and build a Greek temple. It might almost be like Atlantis or something, you know. But yeah, you got this cool underwater bubble with these ruins at the arches of it, at the end of it. It's right here in the ocean, close to the skull. Yeah, you can just breathe here, so that's quite nice. But I think we can probably build a pretty cool base here as well. That's what we're gonna try, at least, and we'll see if we can actually make that work, of course. But yeah, I think we should be able to. Let's get some stuff. Stone foundations, I think we'll use. To kind of see how big we want to make it. And then probably we need like stone pillars. We need like stone roof. And we need a wall, probably. And what else will we need? Maybe a gate. I mean, that's probably a good start. Actually, I also want to have the adobe roof, because I think this might be a really good roof texture. And then what I also want to try is these things, because you can stack these on top of each other. That might be good for some round pillars, because these pillars, of course, aren't that thick. So I guess a stone sloped wall would be nice. There we go. That should be enough to get us started. And then, yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll just build it right in here. It's not completely flat, but hopefully we should be able to make it work. So maybe something like this. There we go. Let's see how far we can get. Pretty far. But I think I probably want to raise up the whole foundation anyway. So we'll see. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, Don't lag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll need at least one more. Make it even. Yeah, let's see. Because I want to probably have this a little bit higher. At least. Yeah. Because I want to have like a staircase going down. Would that be high enough? This might be high enough. Guess we also need a stone ceiling. There we go. Just gonna see if this is actually going to be high enough. Because yeah, then we can have like a proper staircase coming down in front of the temple. I feel like that's definitely something that we want to have. Yeah, that's fine for now. Yeah, so that would be kind of where you get on here. And then, yeah, these you can stack. So these, I'm thinking, is what I'm going to use for pillars. Then, I kind of want to have multiple pillars, of course. Is that enough? It's already a pretty sizable build, isn't it? This way. Okay. So I'm not going to place foundations everywhere. I'm just going to place enough so that I have foundation support. I guess that doesn't matter too much because we won't see it. Makes it a lot easier to build here because we don't really have to worry about the landscaping too much because we're a little bit higher than a foundation anyway. We just need all the support so that we can build whatever we want up here. And of course, we're going to be painting the whole structure later as well. But I think these pillars are definitely... they might work. Okay, and then I think whatever the building is going to be... it's going to be... like 2 back. We might change the materials. I'm just trying to get like the shape in. See if that's big enough. So yeah, we would want it at least this big, I guess. And then this would be another wall. Again, for now, it is just going to be about the shape. Yeah, I've had this idea for a long time, trying to use these as pillars. I'm not sure if it will actually work, but I think it was like on the island when I started stacking them. I was like, oh, you can actually stack these, so you could probably use them for building. But then I never really had the time to do something in this style. But I mean, people have asked me to build in this style before, so I was like, you know, this seems like a good spot. Underwater in these bubbles. And now also you can paint structures, so I can paint these white, for example. That could be quite cool. But I think this could be quite nice like this. I see this working. Now the biggest question is, yeah, you wouldn't be able to overlap anything into it, would you? Okay. What if I place this first? Then you could. Okay, now we are talking. There is a way to make that happen. They probably will still hold water if you have like the water supply, which you can easily play here. So let's see, a quarter ceiling for stone. Okay, so I'm just gonna try something here where basically I want to make sure that I can have a normal ceiling which lines up with the corner of this build that I will be building here, so that I can have this also as a pillar for the main building. Of course, that would only work with overlapping. That wouldn't work on official, but that does work as a pillar. So we can actually use these as pillars for the main building as well, which is quite exciting, to be honest. They don't quite line up the same way with the ones on the outside, of course, but I don't think that's too big of a problem. There we go. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, they probably will. Let's actually try that if it does hold water. I wouldn't know why not. Like, surely there's no reason for them not to. So if I just place that there, probably should be in range. Yeah, now it's all... It's gonna hold a ton of water for you if you build this. Actually, also, what I want to test before I build all of this is something that I probably should have tested before, but... Give colors. And then like a white. Can I paint these? Oh no. We can't paint those. So we can paint these. Why can't you paint those? That's annoying. That's very annoying. Why does ARK have to be this way? Is it just the white or is it every color? Like, just pick a random color. Okay, so it does paint it in other colors. Just the white, which now works on walls, doesn't work on this. So we can have kind of accent colors on the pillars. So maybe we can make them like something like this. Yeah, this would work. For example, I don't know if this is going to be the color, but at least that works. So we can't make them white, but we could make them into a color. I don't know if we want to make them white. You know, there's a lot of options. I think this is actually pretty decent options. Maybe a little bit more vibrant. Let's see. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think a little bit more reddish would be nice. But I guess we can play around with that. Ooh, terracotta might be more accurate. Yeah, it's still pretty dark. I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest expert on why it would be. I play on epic settings, 1440p as well. I've got some of the Nvidia boosting stuff on, like the frame generation and stuff. Ooh, this might be a good color. Okay, let's not waste all my time picking colors. We can do that later. We have a whole build to make first before we want to paint them anyway. But yeah, at least we can paint them. That's important to know. It's a shame we can't do them white, but then again, that would be very Atlantis, I guess. I don't think the Greek temples generally were actually white necessarily. They had all sorts of different colors, I think. So yeah. Anyway, it works. That's the most important thing. We can build a decent temple with that. I think we might... It's so annoying that there's no corner pieces for stairs, right? So yeah, we would have to do this as a corner, which is not as great. So yeah, not the best thing, but I guess nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we'll have to decide whether we actually want to have the stairs on the side. I think we do, but then we just need to figure something out for the corners, I suppose. Also, we need to figure out what we do here. Probably just every two like we have been. And then the middle is just gonna mess a little bit. I don't know. Let's see how far back we want to have this go. So this right now is... It's 5. So this would be 16. Let's see if that is big enough. Let's fill in the foundation shape. And again, we don't have to place foundations down everywhere because we don't actually need them everywhere. We just need to make sure that the temple above has the support it needs to function. And this should be enough for now to fill it all in. There we go. Oh, I guess these foundations are the right height already. That's nice. And then we'll just start filling in the platform so that we have a little bit more space to work with. And we can actually worry about designing a nice build. Because I have a somewhat of an idea, but not like a full design. And especially like this building itself is going to be quite interesting. There we go. So yeah, this would be the way the build would look. Let's for now clear this because that's going to annoy me to look at. Let's do the same with these because it's kind of annoying that that one is painted already since we don't know if we're going to actually paint that. Okay, yeah, so these probably every 2 we want to keep having these pillars. That feels right. That feels like a signature that we definitely want to keep for this build. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's raining underwater. That's new. I guess it could be leaking in, but that's quite a coincidence. So this would be 12 long. I guess what we might want to do is actually extend this one further. At least. Well, actually, no, we want to probably extend it a little bit further than that. Because we want to at least then make it this far. Because now the building would be 14. And then, of course, here at the back, we could decide whether or not we actually want to have the gate in again. Like, if you want to have the entrance on both sides or not. For ARK, I would probably say yes, you do, because it's easier if you can go in on both sides. But again, also depends, of course, if we're actually going to add any entrances on the side. We might still do that as well. Probably we will, at least like a door. Something like that. Probably we'll have a door somewhere. Just because it makes a lot of sense to have. Okay, for now I'm just filling in the walls just so that we get a little bit of a better feeling for the whole structure. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we probably want to have this, and I think I want to actually flip it like that so that we have more structure here on the outside. There we go. That looks quite nice. Then, of course, on these corners, at least on these corners, we want to have the pillars. So we'll have to do something special like we did on the other side again to make sure it lines up. There we go. Like this, and then we can fill in the normal ceiling again, and this is what we can use for pillar. Yeah, so this base, well, I'm building it on the water, of course, but you could build this anywhere, and then as long as you've got a water connection, you will never run out of drink water, because it's got so much storage for water. And I guess even if you do not have a connection to water, as long as one of them is like catching rain, it would slowly spread to everywhere. So this has the potential to really hold a lot of water. Okay, so I suppose we are going to have to extend. I think in front of here we have 1, 2, 3. That seems fair. So something like this. Okay, and then hopefully it would end up there. So that's a little bit closer, right, than we would want. Yeah, so we want it here. Then this would be there. This would be there. Okay. There is no middle anymore now, no. Because there's like 6 in between. I guess then we spread them out a little bit more on the sides. How many are actually between those ending pillars? Let's see if we can spread that out nicely. So those will have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18. So if we have 3 like this, and we got 3 like that, we can have another 3. And we can have another 3. And then the middle one would have 2. Yeah, we could do that. Sometimes it's weird because I see like megalodon shadows swimming over my building now. Because they're technically like swimming above us. Okay, there we go. So those are the pillars on the side divider. That seems fine. And then of course we'll have those pillars. And that is our whole structure. The same on the front and the back, which I guess makes sense because, I mean, I think we definitely want to have entrances on both sides. I think that would be just nice as an ARK base. As much as of course, I'm designing this as just a nice Greek temple, I kind of also want to make sure that you could, in fact, use this as a base. Probably a little bit of an expensive base because you would have to craft all these things for the pillars. But, you know, that's the sacrifice you would have to be willing to make if you want a cool base like this. You will never be thirsty a day in your life. Okay. Okay, so now the main question is going to be actually connecting it up to the pillars. Okay, so this would probably be the shape, like so. And then, of course, we want to make sure that these pillars at least stick into that. So I guess we all want to make them at least one higher, so they are going into whatever roof shape we design. And then this is where I would love to have like a shallower sloped roof like we have in ASR, but of course we do not have that in normal ARK, so yeah, that's so steep. That is so steep. Because this would be so much nicer. Like this would be the proper shape that you want, but the problem that we then have in vanilla ARK is that we can't fill up all these gaps. Because like the sloped walls that we have don't fit these, so yeah. Yeah, otherwise the shape isn't quite right. So obviously this would be very easy with mods. Very easy to fix. Okay, well, let's just test what it could look like if we did go for this. Basically, you couldn't really fill it in more than this. And then maybe you could do this. So yeah, that's the unfortunate way of ARK. And you know, the annoying thing is that in Club ARK, where they designed some buildings, they actually do have all the pieces that we need. They just haven't given it to us yet. So yeah, this is probably what you would have to do in normal ARK, which doesn't look great. The only way it gets a little bit better is that if you do have more of the roof, you actually do get you don't see like the gaps as much. Like right now, the gaps aren't as obvious anymore, of course. Still not great. But unfortunately, in normal ARK, that would be the only way to do it. Yeah, I'm under the... I'm like here. I'm in the sea. This is an underwater bubble. It's close to the Skull Island. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, this would be the best way to do it in vanilla ARK. Maybe what we'll do is on this side, I'll design it the way you can do it here in normal ARK, and then on the other side, we'll maybe give it a go a little bit more with the modded pieces, because this is the piece that we need. And yeah, with mods, it's very easy to fix the little issue that we have. I really hope that one day they will add that to ARK. They seem to be sometimes adding new blocks to the structure list that we have. So hopefully at one point they will. But of course, until that does happen, we don't really have anything. It's gonna be quite annoying to see those stick out. But it's also quite annoying. I guess you don't really notice too much that there is a little gap between those. And it's more annoying to see those stick out through the thing. So I think I'm gonna choose to just have the little gap that's hovering between the structures, because otherwise I'm going to be very annoyed that these are all sticking out on the side. Okay. So yeah, we'll fill this in. Another thing that I would love to have and that I might change for my build is these shallow roofs, because of course you could just use ramps perfectly fine, but if I use this I actually get the look that I want to have. Unfortunately, again, it's not in normal ARK, but yeah, I just want to make sure that the design is what I had in mind. And then for the tutorial, or if you want to build this yourself and you don't have the mods, you can always just use ramps, of course. But yeah, this does look way more like a proper place. It's raining again. Why is it raining here under the sea? There we go, that's so much better. Okay, for now I'll leave this side in with the vanilla pieces, but I probably at some point will replace them. Let's build the shape here as well. There we go. Nice little slope roof. Yeah, it still annoys me that we don't have these pieces in normal ARK. So it would be so easy for them just to give us the ramp variation, and you can choose between the texture for a ramp or a roof, you know. So easy. So easy. There we go. And then these we would fill in like this. And then again with these modded pieces. See? Perfect fit. Oh, why is that not fitting? There we go. That's the one we need. Nope. There we go. Now we have a nicely filled in wall. Nothing crazy going on. The one question I do have is, I mean, there technically is a little gap there. Yeah, can't have a pillar in there, but what if place the pillar down first? Can I then? No, only the one, okay. Okay, so we'll leave it like this, but that's a pretty good start. That definitely looks like a temple to me. Okay, let's fill in the stairs again, because we definitely want to have those on the end for sure, but most likely also on the side, because I just feel like it makes sense to be able to walk off on the sides as well. Maybe it isn't. It would be a lot easier if we do not do that. Just because then, yeah, we don't have corner stairs. There we go. Like that. And we fill in this side as well. Nope. No extra walls. And we'll go all the way until there. Okay. Do I want to have some pillars there like I do have here? Probably, because we want to have a little bit more detail, but kind of maybe want to have like a little accent going on. Oh god. Like maybe something like this. Just because it's a little bit more of a little detail instead of the same texture. There we go. Yeah, might almost do like little edge here. Because I don't think I want to have like a railing along the side, obviously, because that would look kind of weird, I think. And having the slope one would be perfect, but we can't. At least not in vanilla ARK. There we go. We have a little edge for our walkway. Yeah, probably don't want to add any railings on the stairs. That would be kind of weird. You know, now that I see it, I kind of hate these gaps. I'm definitely should just use this, what I used. The mods, unfortunately, make this way better looking, but you could still do it in normal ARK, I suppose. Just would look slightly different. Okay, so I want to fill in at least these 2 layers, but I think I want to at least have something going on in the roof to make it a little bit more interesting instead of having this roof all the way through. So we're going to start by filling these side bits in at least, because then we still have decently sized roof left. Okay, and then this is a... Maybe I do one more. There we go. Fill this in as well. So yeah, but we'll design something nice for the roof before we start looking at the main structure, because that definitely needs more details, because now still very, very bland, of course. Okay, so this could use like a second layer here. Let's see. Can fill this in. Some walls. Don't know if I will keep those wood. Maybe we'll use stone here just because you can see it a little bit better. Can actually give that a try. Either those or these. That might be nicer. A little bit more detail. If you're building creative mode, you have infinite resources. Okay, so yeah, this would be nice, and definitely want to have at least a little bit of decoration going on, right? That's not great because it's not really lining up with the rest. What happens if we do every 2? Oh, we do not have every 2. I guess that's the best way to do it then. Okay, that starts right at the edge of the building. This one starts one back. So I've got 4 roofs there. Only got 3 there. That's the problem. That is the problem. I need to extend this by 1. So that we have the same on both sides. That will solve my problems, I think. There we go. Now it doesn't look so weird. And we can do the same on this side over there. And then we probably want to use those again. There we go. Nope, that's not the one we want. There we go. And we fill in these again. Making it all level. And then... there we go. That fits. Okay, so that would be 4. Hello there, Shark Gang. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm off to a good start with my Greek temple attempt. Now we just need to design this last bit. So it's 4, which would be perfect because, but the only downside is wouldn't actually have an overlap. Unless we do this, of course. What I could do is build these like so, because then should be able to get this, and I have at least the overlap on the front. Yeah, I think I like that shape on top. Makes the roof a little less boring, which is always nice. There we go. That looks nice. I mean, to be honest, from the front it's going to be hard to see, but I think I like that. There we go. Should be able just to connect it all the way up to the end. And we have the overlap here on the front as well. And we can just let it go down here again. Which gives us quite a bit of room inside as well. This is definitely not a small base. There we go. That all fits very nicely. And then I think for the rest of this, we just want to fill this in as a roof. And then we should be... Well, we have a roof. We might want to still detail it a little bit. Because it would still be quite boring. There we go. Okay, so this would be the vanilla front, but I think I am going to remove these railings. Just because I really don't like the look of it. And since I'm already using some modded pieces for my build, I might as well. But again, if you do want to replicate this in survival, that would be, or in normal ARK without mods, that's what you would do. There we go. So yeah, that looks lots better. Just a normal full wall. Yeah, the roof still a little bit boring. Wanna maybe have something on the end to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh yeah, and of course the... Wait, the vanilla ones don't work, but I'm pretty sure if you would have... Maybe it's because it's a modded block, because I'm pretty sure if you would have a normal stone ramp and then you would have these there, then they would work. So just because it's a modded thing, it just doesn't know what to do. All right. I guess then we'll use this one, because then it probably knows what to do again. Could we add a little bit detail like this? I don't know if that's going to be nice. But it could be nice. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think that it's in a nice little trim for this. Now here, would we just do this? Or that? I don't think that would work. I think this might be better. It's just a little trim. Kind of blends in with the pillars behind. Of course, we're most likely still going to be painting some stuff. Well, not most likely. We're definitely going to be painting still. There we go. All the way across. Just repeat what we did on the front. Because I think I quite like that look. There we go. Yeah, definitely here on the front I like it, but I think this on the side also works quite well to tie it all together. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a quite nice look. Probably we want to keep doing the same design here on the side. Like this. It's a little bit tricky with the plants here. But yeah. They're going to be nice. I don't know, because we're probably not going to have it on the front. So maybe we don't do it here. There's not much room between the roofs anyway. This on top maybe. Because I think that helps keeping those similar. So then maybe we do this instead. Like, of course, that would be nice to do here, but I think here is definitely going to be too much. But I kind of want to have a little bit of extra detail here on top. Because otherwise, it's quite a boring roof. There we go. And all the way to the end. Perfect. So that's the bubble. Okay, I think that's a good start. I think I might want to have something going across as well. Just because I kind of want to make these roofs a little less boring. But I don't think there would be any like additions to the roof to the side. I don't think that's very temple-like. So that's probably the best we can do. There we go. I kind of like that little edge. There we go. Yeah. I think that's probably good for the roof. Now I'm starting to doubt whether I like the line underneath, because I like it here on the front. But I might want to have that same thing up here. Okay, let's try it a little bit. See what we like more. Down there or on top of here. Wait, we do need to make sure. Oh, I did the two different things now. These should be this way. Because these are the other way around. That's annoying. There we go. Because, yeah, I think the little black line on top might be nicer. Okay, so maybe I'll replace those, but I'll do that later then, because otherwise I have to do that now the same way. That's probably not very nice to look at. But I think that is pretty much what we can do for the roof. Okay, let's see if we like this more than down there. I think I actually do. Yeah, I think I do. So that does unfortunately mean that we need to remove all of these and place them again. Hello, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be much nicer. So I'll rotate all the railings on top, but I'll do that afterwards because it's gonna not be very nice to just watch me place railings. And we still need to design the box on the inside, because now it's just a box. And obviously, we don't want to keep it a box. Definitely want to make it a little bit nicer still. There we go. And then here we place all railings on the top of the roof. Making it a little bit, oops, a little bit nicer. There we go. Now, if we had any statues, you know, this would be where we would place all those. Of course, with normal ARK, you don't really have that. I have tried looking for custom cosmetics. There isn't any, like, Greek stuff yet. At least not that I found. But I did find some, like, gargoyles and stuff like that. So, we can give that a go. Artifacts would be a good one. I don't have those on hand, but those would be good as well. But I would just want to... A gargoyle wouldn't be perfect for this, of course, but just as a placeholder until I have something better. Also, I kind of want to see what they look like, because I haven't actually used them yet. It's kind of cool. Probably more for like a castle, but it's something. I don't know if these cosmetics have been approved yet. I think it was like the gothic decor, but the artifacts would be nice as well, yeah. Artifacts would be way cool, easier as well to get. I don't have mine with me at the moment. But then probably you would place them like this. Probably not close to the edge unless they fit. There we go. Some artifacts would definitely be nice there. To get a little bit of details going. Okay, now we have a big box on the inside that we need to decorate. Let's see. Why can't I? There we go. Now it's snapping again. Because I kind of want to make sure that we have those pillars all the way up. Oh no, I can just place them again. I didn't even need to remove these. Yeah, artifacts is gonna look great. That would also be a really cool way to store them in your base, I suppose. So I guess this you probably want to keep open because there's just a little bit of extra space up there, up here. Actually, what I will probably do is make them secret doorways so that you could hide some extra storage or something behind it. Yeah, we're not gonna go too high with those pillars because otherwise we're gonna stick out through the roof. We definitely do not want to have that. So yeah, we have a pretty big inside to work with. Let's fill in our gates as well. Now I definitely think we'll want to have a little bit more divide in these walls. Hello there, thanks for subscribing. Cause yeah, right now I would say it's quite boring. That would be the middle of this wall. So I think if we do a window, we want to have it there. And we want to have it here. I think I know what kind of window I want to have inside of here. So for now, we're going to remove these parts of the wall. And we're going to try and spice those up a little bit. There we go. Some pillars to start with. To create a little bit of the divide in this wall already. Stone quarter wall. Okay. So I think we want to start with a quarter wall line here. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to create a nice little shape like this. Actually, we need one normal wall first. So we can create a nice shape like this. And then we can fill it in. Now it doesn't look like much, but with the frontier skin, this is gonna look quite nice, I believe. Like that. And it will bring in a little bit of light. It's a nice way to divide this wall. So yeah, that might be a nice way to bring in some light and have some windows. And also it breaks up a lot, of course, because the texture change. So I think we're gonna do the same thing here. Okay, so we'll start out with a little quarter wall all the way up. then we have some normal walls, if I can get the right snap. There we go. There we go. Start making the shape, not all of it. Fill this in. Fill the last pieces in. And then we'll add the window, because I love those little round windows. They add a nice little shape. And yeah, I think it will be nice to have still some windows in here without it being too crazy. Probably want to make sure that these go all the way up as well, so it looks nice and supported. So I guess for the other side, we're gonna do something quite similar. And there we go. Yeah, we want to make sure that we have some details going on these walls, because otherwise they are going to look quite boring indeed. And we definitely do not want to have a boring base. But judging by the inside, I think, even though of course I'm designing this for the aesthetic here on the outside, I think this is actually still a decent base, because we have pretty decent size here on the inside. There we go. Perfect. And we'll make another one of these like so. Oh no, I should have first done the wooden bits. That's why it was here. And then we make the window. There we go. So that's a good start, I would say, to make this a little bit more interesting. This is actually, yeah, pretty nice as well, because you definitely could park some things up here as well. We might actually do another little window here with a little bit more light. Because it's just a pretty nice way. What do you mean? Oh yeah, they do. You see the outline a lot better. So that you know what you're placing down. There we go. I think having this in here could be pretty nice as well. Again, have some extra light coming in. Breaks up the design. I think I'll do the same here, even though I placed down my gargoyle. Not sure if I'll keep it, because it doesn't really fit the vibe. I just wanted to test it out. Makes it look a little bit too evil here. Okay, so this is where I want to make that like this, and then we'll have a nice window like that, and then we can just have basically space for artifacts all the way around, I would say. Yeah, pretty cool place to store your artifacts, I think. So yeah, we have some windows on the outside. Still it's a lot of just wall going on. I'm not sure. Of course, we will paint the walls, but still, they are quite big, boring walls. How much do we have here? It's 4 in the middle. Yeah, 4 in the middle. So we probably want to have like an entrance on the side, maybe. You could even have the big entrance on the side if you wanted to. Although that might be a little bit much. I think what we're gonna do is just make sure that we can have a door here on the side so you can enter on both sides as well. There we go. Oh my, yeah, we're gonna have to have some kind of light inside as well. Maybe actually we'll do this, because then the wall lines up a little bit nicer. I guess we could just have normal walls there as well. Saves us from all these crosses here on the inside. And then we do have some extra entrances. There we go. Because yeah, if you're using this as a base, it might be nice to be able to exit. Would we want to have a window here? Maybe. Just because otherwise it's still a quite boring wall. And it's on a different height now, so still adds a little bit of interest. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we have some windows on the side. Let's see. Oh, we want to definitely fill this one in still. Why is it? There we go. Yeah, I think those windows are nice. It's still a lot of wood. I think what I might want to do instead is have like, well, it's so much stone here. I kind of want to break that up. But it feels weird to use wood there. I don't like this wood texture from the default ones. Maybe we can solve it a little bit when we paint everything, of course. I think shape-wise, we pretty much have a design going. I mean, it's definitely recognizably now a temple. Can we do something here on the front to make it a little bit more interesting, or is this just going to be it? We could have some windows here. Like that could happen. Don't know if it would be the best. There we go. Fill that all in. It's a little bit on the corner. It does make it look like it's a face on the front. I don't know if I like this actually. Don't think I do. It's too narrow to make it work. It would need a little bit more on the side. What I might want to try is, let's remove this. Okay, so we have that one being lined up. I think what we could do is, if we take out these, we can connect these ceilings like so. We could technically have these pillars go up again. You know, fill in the wall. Can we then? Oh, I guess then the gate wouldn't snap there. Yeah, these are actually work surprisingly well as pillars. Like, it's a pretty cool shape. Can we... Okay, because the snap point that I need is now a different one. I now need that snap point for the gate. Okay, so this is not working. What if I place back those normal ceilings? Then I can still have my gate. There we go. So we have a little bit of overlapping going on to make that work. But now we have the gate in between the pillars. I like that a lot more. There we go. And now this wall isn't as boring because we have the pillars going in. Let's see. So we can connect those normally like this, and then the little gap with some quarter ceilings, and I guess we want to do the same here on this side. There we go. So first off we do this. We connect the two pillars with normal ceilings. We can make some custom pillars here again. We can connect these as well, actually. And then we connect these again with some normal gate. Fill in the gate again. Perfect. Fill in the little gaps. There we go. That's a good front and back. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. We got a nice entrance. We got some decent wall designs, and we got plenty of space here on the inside to make it work. Technically, we could even make a another floor in here if we wanted to. You could quite easily. Because I don't think the interior you necessarily need to keep like a temple. Because obviously we're playing ARK. We want to make sure that you can actually use this as a base. Just want to make it look like a temple from the outside. You could make it into a temple on the inside, but that would be highly specific if you want to build that. This would actually be a pretty good base. So much space down there. You could create a little space up here as well. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this at least. We're gonna probably keep some openings there. There we go. Definitely want to have the gap there. Actually, probably I want to have the gaps more often, to be honest. Yeah, I think I also want to have the gaps above these windows. Nope. Don't take away my wall, please. Yeah, those corners look a little bit weird as well, doesn't it? Crossing into... Why do I keep losing my walls, please? It's not what I want. Again. And then probably I don't want to have them in the pillars because the pillars are already supporting. Why would we have scaffolding there? So yeah, this would already create a decent shape up here, of course. Probably want to close this off. Because otherwise it's not really that hidden. But yeah, some decent size in here. Definitely want to have some lights or something. Don't know if I will actually decorate it right now. Or do that at a later stage. But I think overall we created a pretty decent design here at the bottom of the ocean. Definitely looks nice. The unfortunate thing is, of course, these are ramps. And of course, with a mod like this, you can have the Adobe roof. In normal ARK, you would have to use ramps. So that's not great. I was going to paint it white. There's one problem, however. You can't paint those water things white. Okay, let's get a couple paint things. So yeah, the white stuff. I was, of course, because especially since I'm in the bubble, so it might be like an Atlantis vibe, but I can't paint these white. I can paint these all the other colors. Just not white. And I doubt any of the other lighter, almost white colors are going to be a thing. Maybe like this. But that's a little bit more blue. Yeah, so this would work. Is there any... Like white, it wouldn't work. Maybe silver. Silver barely changes it. If anything, it makes it darker. So then we try a wisp. Wisp does work, but still you can't really tell a difference. So yeah, we can't make them white, unfortunately. Which is not great. Okay, what does brick look like on these? No, that's way too dark. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the Adobe because that's definitely the best tint for these. Oh nope, I need the where is it? There we go. Yeah, so we can't paint it white actually. That is unfortunate. So we need to pick some different colors. Didn't mind that. That might be worth checking out. Terracotta might be worth checking out. Hey, thank you. Thanks for becoming a member. Welcome in. Thanks for the support. All right, so we got some different colors to check out and see if we actually like them. This would be an option for maybe for the walls or for the pillars, I suppose. I don't like how it gets so much darker for the pillars. I kind of, at least the outside pillars, I kind of want to have a lighter color, so I might just paint them light blue. Because why not? You know, it's an underwater temple. Feels only right. Yeah, quite like those. So yeah, I think this was the dirt color. Which is quite nice. Then we have the terracotta color, which sounds like it should be nice, but I think, yeah, that's quite dark. I don't want it to be too dark, I think. Also, I don't know if I want to paint the actual floors all the way. Yeah, I think blue for the pillars can work, and then this dirt color for the building maybe. Although that might make everything, because yeah, they of course they had a lot of this type of color buildings, but it might blend everything together a little bit. See what this looks like. Because we could make these pillars a different color than the outside pillars, I think. Maybe not the exact same. Maybe we do want to have those darker. Like there's a little bit of contrast. Since those are like more part of the building, not the outside, which is more for show. I think this is okay. Oh, I didn't want to paint the gate. Now I need a new gate. Why won't it let me place the right ones? Oh, still, the gate is still in there, of course. Never mind. I just need to place back this. I'm being stupid. Okay, but I think that works for me. Of course, we definitely will need to add a little bit more light around the place, because otherwise it's going to be still quite dark here. But I can't be bothered getting all the spark powder or whatever to power it. Probably we just bring a pyromane down, place it in the temple, and light it that way. But for now, let's quickly paint to see what it could look like. Okay, we need more terracotta paint. Hello there, welcome in. May the force be with you too. Always. Hello there, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, nope. That's not the one we wanted to paint. Okay. So I think, yeah, these pillars. Nope. We want to make sure that we have everything selected. There we go. Paint that all. Get some contrast in. Yeah, I think I like the look of this. Starting to come together closer to what it would look like. Of course, I would have to do like murals and stuff to actually make this look it nicer. I guess you could come close if you used a lot more quarter walls. You could have like stripes going across. But I'm not sure how well or how nice that will look in ARK. There we go. This should be dirt, I think. There we go. The wood still stands out enough. Yeah. But I usually, for at least for my builds and tutorials, I usually build with as little mods as possible. Although decorations, I suppose I could use, but I don't have them on the server. Right, I think that's a pretty good start. probably want to paint this little edge. Something like this as well. So the black will stay black, but these will blend in a little better. That's why I've really been enjoying custom cosmetics to decorate, because it's a lot easier, and those in most cases are available for everyone because they get added to official as well, or you can use them on official. There we go. Still need to swap those around, but I'll do that some other time. Yeah, this definitely already looks nice. All right, let's make sure that we paint all of these at least, so that we have a little more of a clear idea by the end what this thing would look like. And then I will do some decoration at some point to turn it into a proper base. And then if people like it, I'll make a tutorial, I think. Because I think you could definitely use this as a proper base building. Because you have quite a decent amount of space on the inside, surprisingly. So... wait. I painted these lighter, right? I'm screwing this up. Where did I change? Here. Okay. I've refilled the wrong one. I needed dirt. God damn it. Because yeah, dirt blends in. The other one stands out a little bit more. There we go. Quickly just fix my mistake. I apparently also missed a lot. There we go. Okay, that sounds good. And then these, probably just want to use the same as the other pillars to make it all work together. The wood, I don't think I will paint. I think that's going to be fine. There we go. And then all we need to do is paint the remaining pillars and the light blue, quite like that. Especially since it's an underwater temple. Might be the temple for the sea. Of course, if you would build this, you could just play around with the colors that you like most. Wait, what blue did I use? This? Yeah, cornflower. Okay. I actually also want to try something on the inside. I just remembered that I've got the Manor custom cosmetics set. And I think that has a marble floor, which could be quite nice here. Would be quite fitting for the inside. There we go. So close, yet so far. Only a little bit more. Cornflower. Hello there. Thanks for subscribing. Or following. There we go. That is quite a nice look, I think. Let's see if we definitely need to paint some more walls. Yeah, of course we need to paint some more walls, but I can do that later. Let's try out the floor. Okay, so we have this floor, this floor, this floor. Yeah, I don't know which one is going to be the nicest. Wait, can I not have this on the hotbar? That's weird. Okay, so that is the first. Wait, let's try it out here where we have light. I'm not gonna do it on the outside, but so that would be the first variation. Wait. Marble. I wish I could have multiple of these. Okay, so that's the second variation. Yeah, reflection is cool. Then we have a V3 as well. I think that is probably my favorite for this build. Wait, I needed to search there, not on the other side. That's triangle. So yeah, these three variations are there. So it's just normal squares. Normal squares with the white corners. Or then it's... I like this because it's like offset pattern basically. Also, let me just quickly go out of the ocean and grab a pyromane for some light. Oh, there's a Shasta there for some dramatic effect. There we go, we'll take this. Also, look at my Shasta. Look at this beautiful color that I found and then bred up. Perfect. Okay, now we need to find a way back to the bubble. Oh yeah, there's always Shastas hanging out around the base. There we go. Inside. I think this third variation I like the best. So let's go for that. Let's remove them here on the outside. And then... oh wait, we have this little edge where we had the smaller ceilings. I guess we can't have those. The floor skin is the Manor custom cosmetic. So if you search for Manor, you will find it. And it has a marble skin floor, which is quite cool for certain builds. Like this one. And I think it's approved on official as well, which is amazing for some of these custom cosmetics, because you get really good build options with some of these. Okay, so we want to get rid of these quarter ceilings because we can't use the skin on those. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. Look at this floor. It's reflecting, but this feels like a proper temple now. Oh, look at this. The whole roof is reflecting in it. That's quite cool. That is, I really like that. That is amazing. Look at this. The whole floor just reflecting back at me. This feels like a proper temple. Alright, so this is what the temple is ended up as looking like. I think it's a pretty nice design. I definitely think these water things stacked on top of each other make for good round pillars, which is amazing. And then once I have some artifacts in there, that's gonna look pretty decent as well. And then we have a little way to walk around on the outside. I will have to add a little bit more light, of course. And I will need to finish the painting, but I think this is a pretty good build again. I'm quite happy with the way this turned out. I will need one seal of approval, but he's not here. So let's paint the rest of it just to make it complete. But yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. And with the inside being like a big shape still, you can definitely, if you want to use this as your like main base, I think you have plenty of space. And of course, there's the potential to build more in this style and just expand that way. There we go. I think the hanging bridges are from the Klingers Rustic. I don't know the exact name, but I think it's from that mod. But yeah, there were really cool bases from the on the starter base challenge that I did on my server. Is the floor paintable? That would be amazing if it is. Let's try in a little bit. Let me finish the walls. But if the floor is paintable, that means you unlock a lot of extra options. Okay, we get that. Then we paint this. I might still go around and change the paint later, because the walls I could actually paint white to make it a little bit lighter, which I think could also be quite nice. And then I might paint these in a different color, but I will probably just play around with colors, which just takes some time. Let's see. Can I paint these floors? That's what we're gonna check. First off, I'm just gonna paint all the sections. No, it doesn't look like you can. Which is a shame, but I mean, understandable. Maybe something in the future. But yeah, we got our little Greek temple here in an underwater bubble. So basically it is an Atlantis build. But I am quite happy with the way this turned out. I think this is looking quite nice indeed. But yeah, I think I might actually give that a go with the white walls and see if I can get some nicer color combinations in the end. But for now, I think this does just fine. It's a nice base, plenty of size on the inside as well, because we have all this floor. We could just add a full layer, but I kind of want to have the middle a little bit more open, so I might add just one more row with ceilings on both sides, and then need to figure out a nice way to go up. But yeah, I think this is quite a cool base. A little bit dark still on the inside, even with the pyromane. I need to add some torches and light and stuff, but quite happy with the way this one turned out indeed. Hopefully you did as well. You know, I think this is quite a cool design. Let's put the pyromane right here, protecting the temple. Yeah, I think this has been a quite fun build, and turned out pretty nice as well. Let's look at it in photo mode. Photo mode always looks a little nicer, easier to get the right angles. Yeah, I think this has turned out pretty nice. Hopefully you enjoyed this build. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. I think that is going to be it for today's stream. I am welcoming any suggestions for future builds, so please leave them either here or in future videos if you think of something that you would like me to try. And then hopefully I will see you in the next stream or video. Goodbye.